And by New Year, I mean because I haven't filmed since 2017. So actually, it is a new year on YouTube for me, you know. My heart is pounding right now, like I'm nervous. And I don't know why, because you're not actually in front of me. It's just the camera, like it's always been, but it has been like 9 months. So I get it, I guess. You know what this feels like? It feels like when you're cleaning out your clothes and you find something from the back of the drawer that you used to love at one point in time, and then you put it on and you're like, this is familiar, but like you were a different person the last time you wore it, and you know, it's just like weird. So I don't this metaphor was not a good choice. I thought it was going into it, but turned out not so great. I've thought a lot about how coming back to YouTube would be, and this is about exactly what I thought it was gonna be like. Yep, expectations met. Hey guys, I know. Who am I? Am I even remotely familiar to you? I know. Where have you been, Katie? It's been like 9 months since you showed your face on here. Yeah, so a lot and nothing at the same time has happened since I've been gone. There's a lot that played into my absence from here. I'm receiving a package that I think I might need to sign for, but we'll see if the doorbell rings. Anyway, I will have an update video for you guys up tomorrow, but I wanted to start off with something, you know, a bit more upbeat and positive, because tomorrow's update video is not going to be so upbeat and positive. Oh, don't have to sign for it. Thanks, dude. Anyway, I wanted to say hello. I've missed you guys. Like I said, tomorrow I will tell you what has happened, and I mean not happened, whatever, but I am back. I am excited to be back. I have several videos in the works slash planned slash I haven't filmed them yet, but they're written down, okay? But I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I know a lot of you have really missed me, and like I said, I've missed you guys too. I've read all your messages. It's just been a different time for me, you know, and it's good to step back sometimes. I really felt that was necessary. Alexa, stop. Enough chit chat. Today is going to be like a products I've been loving. I mean, it's been a long time since you've seen me, and I just wanted to share some of the things that I've been enjoying over that course of time. So let's get started. I'm gonna start off with makeup because I just feel like that's where things always start here, and I'm gonna start off with this LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. That's an unnecessarily long name, in the shade White. And I love this because I mix it in with any foundations that are a little bit too dark for me, a lot too dark for me. This doesn't seem to change the consistency in a bad way. Like a lot of times, I don't like thick foundations, and some of the ones that I have that are a little bit on the thicker side, this helps to actually kind of make them a little bit more runny. Not to the point of being watery, and definitely doesn't affect the coverage level of products, as this says it's pro coverage, so I don't think that's ever been an issue. But if you are on the fairer side or tend to get really light like during the winter, as I do, I swear I say this all the time, but I am not this pale. This camera really does not do me justice. Just kidding. Anyway, yeah, I've really been enjoying this. It does have a pump. I got this at CVS, and it's really just awesome to have. Another foundation, I really wasn't sure if I should talk about this because I'm kind of on the fence about it, but Covergirl has been sending me a lot of PR since I've been gone, and they sent me the entire line of these TruBlend Matte Made foundations, and I mixed the shades L10 and L30. This is like the lightest shade they have, and then this is the next warm shade, I believe. The one thing that is so bizarre about this foundation is that it has these like little particles that like, it almost looks like sand, but like only like maybe 3 across my whole face. I don't understand, and I don't even know like if it has something to do with the formula blending, like something happened there. But besides that, like, it's something that I can look past. I just brush them off. It's just very bizarre. But the coverage and the lasting power of these is really, really good. So in that regard, I do recommend these. Has anyone tried this and had that same experience? Because I haven't heard anyone else say anything bad about these. Okay, I should say I've only watched like 2 reviews of this, so okay, I'm gonna stop that, but I like it. I like it. Okay, like I said, Covergirl's been sending me a lot of PR, and really all I've been doing, for the most part, is trying stuff that people send me, because I've been getting a lot of more PR packages since I left than when I was actively posting videos. I don't know how that works, because the brands are like, we love your content. I'm like, I haven't posted any since last year, but thanks. But yeah, so I've been trying their Look Lock-Up All Day Setting Mist, and I really like this. It smells like cucumbers, and it's a very fine mist, and it does set my makeup. It does make it last. I really enjoy this, and if you're looking for a drugstore option, I do recommend this. Kind of want to wrap up everything Covergirl. I have one more product that I've really been enjoying as well. This is their Ultrafine Brow Pencil, and I have the shade Soft Brown here. Again, they sent me the whole line, but this is the one that happens to work. For my brow color, I do love a good fine brow pencil, and this is no exception. I kind of think any brand that I've tried actually is fine for me. I'm not particular, I guess, about my brow pencils, but I do really enjoy this. Again, a good drugstore option. Another one I want to mention that I did use up is the Colourpop one. It just says brow pencil, but I'm pretty sure this has its own name as well. This is the shade Black and Brown. I think it's the second darkest shade, and again, it's a very fine pencil. The one thing I don't like about this one is that it's not retractable, so once you twist it up, you're kind of screwed, I think. I do have a little bit left to swatch there for you. Not that you can really see that well. But again, both of these have spoolies on the end. I do enjoy both of them. I just like a good fine brow pencil, so there's 2. Another Colourpop product that I don't think I have talked about on here. I don't think I even hauled it on here. I think I got it when I was gone, but this is their pressed highlighter in Here Kitty Kitty. I got this on Kathleen Light's recommendation, and I think this is really good if you have light skin. I only use this on like the highest points of my face, as in where I pretend that I have high cheekbones to give that illusion, right? And then I do use this on my nose and in between my eyes right there. I just think this is a great product. It's affordable. If you were looking into trying a Colourpop highlighter and you have my skin tone, I do recommend this one. I don't know if I would use this so heavy-handedly though, because it is quite bright. Like I said, I only use it on the highest points, but I do really like this, and I really like the formula as well. So that's Here Kitty Kitty. Another face favorite, this is the Butter Bronzer. However, this is just in the shade Bronzer. The one that I had before was the, I think it was called Light Bronzer, and to be honest, I can't really tell a difference. Like, I don't go, oh, this looks way warmer or darker. No, they look pretty much the same on me. So I think that they're interchangeable if you have like lighter skin. I just really freaking love these bronzers. If you have not tried the Butter Bronzer yet, and you have like the skin tone to do so, you really need to try this if you haven't already, because it is awesome. It is heavily scented, but I really enjoy the scent. I wish I could say that I've been trying like a lot of lip products, and I have been sent a lot of really cool ones, but I just, on a day-to-day basis, just don't really wear that much makeup anymore. Like, I've been wearing eyeshadow for the past 3 days in a row, and this is more makeup than I've worn in months. Like, it's really a weird switch that I've done since like not posting and stuff. But I will say, some things never change, you guys. Okay, as I was saying, there is one lip product basically that I've been wearing every day, unless I decide really sporadically to like try something, which, like I said, really has not been happening. It's the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm, which is significant due to one of the TV shows that I've been watching. But anyway, it's just like a nude pinky brown color. There's nothing special about it, but that's why I like it. I can wear it every single day. It gives my lips definition and a little bit of I don't know, something without looking crazy. I can wear it, like I said, with anything, whether I'm actually wearing makeup or if I'm just doing something super natural or... I really do like this. I will say I always put a lip balm under it. I'm not super concerned about lasting power, but even with a lip balm, this does last a good amount of time on me. But I just feel like it glides on really, really easily if I have some kind of balm on underneath. But yeah, this is a really good lip liner. I really, really enjoy this as I've been wearing it every day. Okay, I think this is my last makeup product. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Intenza waterproof mascara. And originally I had tried the original butterfly mascara. I don't know if it had any sort of special name beyond that, but it had one winged side, so it was like flat and then one wing up here. But this one has the wings on both sides, which makes a lot more sense to me. And I liked that mascara, but it was just a little bit hard to use due to the fact that it was like asymmetrical, I guess you could say. But this one I like a lot better. I liked the formula of the other one, but the fact that this wand is a lot better makes me like this one a lot more. I'm wearing falsies today, so you can't really see, but I really, really recommend this if you have like stick straight Asian lashes and you need something to hold the curl. This is the one I've been loving. Okay, let's move into skincare. To be honest, this summer I've been really bad about skincare, and it's been showing. Like, I had this mountain on my chin like for the past week, and now it's smaller. It's still there, but it's more like a hill, like a sand dune, if you will. Don't give that one to me. That was dumb as all heck, but anyway, we're gonna skip on by that right now. Before that, when I was doing really well with my skincare and being a lot more consistent, I was enjoying these Drunk Elephant products. I got a lot of minis, so I have like 4 different mini ones, but these two in particular, the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, the one that everybody raves about, I do recommend. I use it every other day though. I wouldn't recommend using it every day, at least not until your skin starts to adjust. And then this is the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. I was reading about this, and it's not like in place of a moisturizer. It's just supposed to help your skin with the moisture that it holds. I don't know how to word it, but look into it if you choose to. But this is part of a set that comes with, I think, the vitamin C serum, which I also enjoyed, but I finished it and I think I tossed it. But these two products that I do have here, the vitamin C serum, are really good. I also have this other mini, like I said, when I was being a lot better with my skincare. This is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil by Sunday Riley, another really, really popular serum in the beauty community. And as you can see, I used about half of it. I was using this every other night in contrast to this serum with the other. I think they're a good combination. That's what I've been using for my skin.
Hey Katie, wear long sleeves when it's still summer and the air conditioning is not on, and stand in front of your sunny window with the door closed. It's a great idea.
Okay, I've got some perfume favorites, and I feel the need to talk about this every summer because they have been re-releasing it the past few years, so I don't feel guilty at all talking about this. This is the Victoria's Secret Bombshell Summer. I do not like the original Bombshell. If you don't like the original Bombshell, this is nothing like it. It's fruity, citrusy, summery sister, and I really, really love this. I've loved it for years. This is the same bottle I've had for several years. I try to use it sparingly in case they ever don't bring it back, but is this not gorgeous? And then yesterday, I bought its I need to stop with the sister thing, but I bought its sibling product, the Body Splash Fragrance Mist. And these are the most beautiful gradients that I've ever seen. Pink to orange is my favorite color combination, and I'm more in love with the bottles than anything else, but I love the scent. It's like one of my absolute favorites. But I had to bring these up again now that it's summer. These are all on sale as summer is ending, so now is the perfect time to grab them. The other scent, I actually got this as one of my Christmas gifts. This is the Escada Sorbetto Rosso? I don't know. But as you guys may know, I try to collect all of the seasonal Escada perfumes. Why this came out at Christmas, I don't know. But this is watermelon based. It kind of smells like a grown-up Jolly Rancher, like a grown-up watermelon Jolly Rancher, because this scent has some musk to it. I will say it's not my favorite Escada perfume I've ever had, to be honest, and it's the only full-size one that I have, but I do really enjoy it. If you like having a sweet kind of candy-like scent, but you want something that's got a little bit something more to it, and not so much like a perfume you would have worn when you were 7, then this might be a nice option for you to try. I almost said, anyway, words. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about like some random favorites. One snack favorite or food favorite that I've really been loving are these Perfect bars. They are refrigerated. This is the dark chocolate chip peanut butter one. Ooh, that's another package for me. I think I'm gonna have to sign for that one, but he's still unloading it, so take your time, dude. This flavor is so good. I tried the regular peanut butter one, and I tried another one as well, but this one, hands down, is my favorite. These have a lot of protein, 15 grams of protein. They are a bit on the pricey side, but this is kind of like a meal substitute for me, like when I have to go, I'm on the run, I'm really bad about breakfast, so this is actually a really good option. But yeah, I do recommend these a lot. Like I said, they're a little bit expensive, but if you go to Walmart, which I don't go to often, but when I do, these are like under $2 there, which is good. So I recommend this.
I did have to sign for it, and can you see who's it from? You know what's coming.
Coming up the stairs a little too fastly with those packages, and now I'm out of breath because I'm really in shape, guys. Okay, I wanted to move on to TV shows. I've been binge watching a lot of my usuals. I rewatched Grimm again, which was really nice because I loved that show, and I fell off the bandwagon for a while there, and then once I rewatched it, I just loved it. But there are 3 shows that I hadn't watched before that I have been watching. So the first one is Lucifer. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, the only reason I came back to Twitter since 2017 was when Lucifer got canceled. I was like, oh hells no, I gotta get in on this Save Lucifer bandwagon because, okay, basically the show is about if Lucifer, yes, the devil, like walked among us. He's like this nightclub owner. He's very flamboyant, and he's just this great character. He's played by Tom Ellis. The cast is really nice. I really just enjoy the show overall. The dynamic is really great. The sense of humor there is awesome. It's a police procedural with a twist. Think of like similar to Castle in that there's like the female detective, and then there is this guy who comes in and kind of throws off the whole dynamic. So really, really love that. So glad it's gonna be back on Netflix. Unfortunately not until 2019, but thank freaking goodness we didn't have to end on that cliffhanger. Next is Beauty and the Beast. Okay, look, this show was on my radar, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna watch this because it just looks ridiculous. Again, it's another like police procedural where it's a female cop detective, and then this guy, again, this throws off the dynamic. And he basically was in the military. It's a military experiment gone wrong. Now he's like this beastly character. He kind of, when he gets mad and his adrenaline gets flowing, it's like, my little cousin was like, so you're saying it's like he's a mini Hulk? And I was like, actually, I mean, he doesn't turn green, but essentially, yeah, it's very similar. I kind of became obsessed with it. I don't really know how. Some of the acting is really rough, but there are a lot of charming moments, and it's good binge watcher, you know? So that is on Netflix, I believe. And lastly for TV is Blind Spot. This is the only one that is still like on the air. There are 3 seasons that you can watch online. If you haven't heard of this show, it was the one, I remember when the ads came out for it, where this woman is naked and covered in tattoos, and she like comes out of a bag, like very alien-esque, in the middle of Times Square. And so they have to figure out like who she is. She doesn't remember anything about her life. She doesn't recognize her own face in the mirror, and she teams up basically with this FBI team of like 4 people, I think. That's the beginning premise of it. It gets a lot more complicated later on, but that's the reason that Sandstorm, that Lipliner, is, I think if you watch the show you'll know. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, so that's a really interesting one that I have been watching currently. I've watched all 3 seasons. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to like season 4 based on how they ended season 3. If you watched the finale, you know what I mean, but we'll see. We'll see. If you watch my update video that I'm posting tomorrow, you'll know I've just been really not in a good place, which is part of why I had to step away from YouTube. And so I've been doing like a lot of anxiety releasing, relaxing, non-stressful type activities, and Sudoku. I've always enjoyed Sudoku. Like, I don't know if that makes me like lame, but whatever, I enjoy it. Number puzzles are fun, okay? But I got this very aesthetically pleasing Sudoku book at Barnes & Noble, and I've been doing this for months, and it makes me happy, and I like it. So, but it's also, look at it, it's beautiful. And another thing, I've actually had this for years, and I just got back into it. This is a coloring book, but this is the Balance Angie's Extreme Stress Menders Volume 1 book. It's just mandalas basically, and I thoroughly enjoy this one. Of all the books I've ever seen, I'm so glad that I picked this one out, because I just really like it, and I'm very proud of, let's see, what's the most recent one I did? This was the most recent one. Let's see, I'm working on one right now. I kind of just started on it, but if you enjoy coloring, or if you ever enjoyed coloring as a kid, like, this is something like while I'm binge watching shows, I'll just do this, and it just puts me in a really good mind space, as in my mind is thoroughly occupied. Like, there's nowhere else for it to go, which is really good sometimes, right? So really been enjoying that. Last but not least is the most random favorite, but it makes me happy. It's a potato. Just kidding. It's a sloth potato. Okay, it's not, it's in no way a potato. It just looks like one from the back, but this is called a Squishmallow, and I got it from Dave & Buster's because my little cousin got a box one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need one. So we went to Dave & Buster's, and I got the sloth one. His name is Spud, because I think you can guess why, because he looks like a potato. But yeah, you know what? This just brings me a lot of happiness, and I freaking love it. And so I just had to share that with you, because this is something you can actually like buy if you wanted to. Like I said, it's called a Squishmallow. His actual name is Simon, which is fine, but I call him Spud. So there's that. Okay, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, tomorrow I will give you the update video as to why I've been gone. You guys haven't made me feel like obligated to do so. You aren't demanding anything of me, but I just feel like it's a good idea to let you guys know where I've been at, what's been going on, or what happened really. And I think it's just healthy to talk about it too, especially since I'm in general such a closed off person. This seems to be the place for me to do so. So anyway, thank you guys again. I love you so much. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I need to say. I don't think so. But yeah, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.